A few years ago, I was stuck in a 9-to-5 job, living paycheck to paycheck and constantly feeling the financial pressure. I knew there had to be a better way. That's when I stumbled upon the concept of passive income. Today, I want to share with you 3 doable ways to earn up to $50,000 a year in passive income I discovered along the way. And definitely stay until the end, because I'm going to reveal how doable they are in terms of investing your money and your time. Say what? You didn't come here for the puns, but for some solid financial information? Let's get to business then. Did you know that renting out properties can be an awesome way to make money without even lifting a finger? Whether you want to go old school and rent out houses or be all cool and do the Airbnb thing, the real estate game is full of chances to stack up that cash. But how do you even begin? Well, here are a couple of simple steps to get you started on the right track. First things first, you gotta do some research on your local real estate scene. You need to know what's happening, like how much people are willing to pay for rent and the value of properties in your area. This will help you find the sweet spots where you can make some serious profits. Pay attention to areas that are blowing up or where everyone wants to rent. This info is going to be the bread and butter of your investment moves. Next up, you got to wrap your head around this cash flow thing. Cash flow is basically the moolah that rolls into your rental property after you subtract all the expenses like mortgage payments, property management fees, repairs, and taxes. The ultimate goal is to have a positive cash flow, which means your property pockets more dough than it takes to keep it in top shape. And guess what? That extra dough-liciousness becomes your passive income. All right, let's chat about how we can pay for this stuff. Buying real estate takes a ton of money, and not everyone's got stacks of cash lying around. That's where financing comes in. You can check out things like mortgage loans or teaming up with other investors to pool your resources. With financing, you can buy properties without having to fork over a massive chunk of cash up front, and you can still make money on the side. Remember, real estate investing is definitely not a walk in the park, and there are some risks involved. But if you educate yourself and come up with a solid game plan, it's an awesome way to make some sweet passive income in the long run. Did you know that investing in stocks or funds that pay out dividends is a cool way to get some extra cash without having to sell your shares? It's like getting paid regularly while still having a chance to make money from the stock prices going up. Let's dive into it and see how it works. First off, you gotta find some dividend-paying stocks. Look for companies that have a track record of always dishing out dividends. These are usually those big shot and financially secure companies that keep making bank. Do your homework and check out stuff like how much dividend you can expect, how fast that dividend is growing, and how strong the company's finances are overall. Once you've put your money into stocks that pay out dividends, you can start taking advantage of the cool thing called compounding. Basically, instead of grabbing that sweet dividend cash and spending it right away, think about putting it back into the game. When you reinvest those dividends, it means you're using them to buy even more shares of the same company. And guess what? That can make your money grow way faster. As time goes by, you'll end up earning dividends on a ton more shares, and boom, your wealth just skyrocketed. Pretty neat, huh? Dividend investing is awesome, but make sure you don't put all your eggs in one basket. You gotta spread out your money and invest in different stuff. That way you don't take too much risk. You can try dividend-focused funds instead. They give you access to a whole bunch of different companies that pay dividends. It's all about diversifying, my friend. Just a reminder, the real magic of dividend investing kicks in over time. It's all about that sweet compounding effect. So make sure you keep an eye on your investments, stay up to date with the companies you've put your money into, and tweak your portfolio when necessary. So guess what? Online businesses and side hustles are totally blowing up right now. Get this, the online world is giving us all kinds of chances to make money without doing much. Seriously, you can make bank by selling your own digital stuff, hopping on that affiliate marketing train, or even setting up your own online store. It's like a whole new world out there, my friend. Let's dive right in and see what it's all about. First off, figure out what really gets you going. What floats your boat? What do you know or love that could make some serious bucks online? When you connect your online hustle with what you're truly into, it's way easier to stay pumped and dedicated to crushing your goals. Once you've figured that out, it's time to get cracking on your killer marketing game plan. First off, know who your peeps are and what makes them tick. Then, snoop around and see what the other guys are up to. Find those juicy holes in the market that you can totally own. Next, whip up an awesome message that'll have everyone drooling over your brand. Lastly, come up with something special that will make you you stand out from the crowd. In the online world, content is the king. It doesn't matter if it's blog posts, videos, podcasts, or stuff on social media, you gotta make sure it's bomb content that your audience will love. Give them solutions to their problems, answer their questions, and share some real deal insights that show you know your stuff. And here's the deal. You gotta be consistent and always bring the quality. That's how you build a squad of loyal followers. There are so many cool ways to make money from your online presence. You can sell stuff like ebooks, online courses, or templates, or you can get into affiliate marketing and earn a commission for promoting products that fit with your interests. Another option is to set up your own online store and sell physical products. There are tons of possibilities out there. Just make sure you pick the method that works best for your business and goals. The bottom line is, if you want to make it big online with your business or side gig, you gotta put in the time and effort. It won't happen overnight, trust me. But if you stay determined and work smart, you can totally make a steady stream of cash without breaking a sweat. Stay focused, keep learning and adjusting, and jump on those sweet online opportunities. So, if you want to make $50,000 a year just by investing in dividend-paying stocks or funds, it all depends on how much those investments pay out. They call it dividend yield, which is just the percentage of the investment that you get back as dividends each year. To figure out how much you need to invest, just divide $50,000 by the dividend yield. For example, if the dividend yield is 4%, you'd have to invest $1,250,000, $50,000 divided by 0.04, to make that $50,000 a year. If you're more into rental properties, there are a bunch of factors that come into play to get that $50,000 a year. You've got to think about things like property value, rental income, expenses, and financing. Let's assume that rental yield is somewhere between 4% to 10%. So you'd have to have a real estate portfolio worth around $500,000 to $1,250,000 to make that $50,000. This takes into account all the money you make from renting after you've paid off stuff like property taxes, maintenance costs, insurance, and vacancies. Now, if you want to make $50,000 a year through online businesses and side hustles, there are a bunch of things you got to take into account. But here's the cool thing. A lot of these ventures don't need much upfront money, so they're open to a whole bunch of people. While each business or hustle might have different requirements, there are a few key things that can really help you get there. These include scalability, having a business or side hustle that can grow to make more money without needing a whole lot more time or resources. Automation, using systems and tools that make things run by themselves so you don't have to be constantly working to make money. Diversification, setting up a few different ways to make money online, so you're not relying on just one thing. Building an audience, getting a bunch of people interested in what you're doing online, and then selling your products or services to them. Making something valuable, creating stuff that people actually want or need, so they keep coming back and telling their friends about it. Ways to make money, using things like affiliate marketing, selling digital products, advertising, memberships, or sponsored content to get that cash flow going. Listen up! Making passive income requires a lot of time, effort, and dedication. It's not like those get-rich-quick schemes you might have heard of. But hey, if you've got all your ducks in a row and you just need some cash to start raking in even more dough, check out this video.